Hey guys, Kyle Thompson here. We got Big Wave riding this bike here. It's the Yamaha electric bike. He doesn't usually do electric, but today he's gonna do it. That track's nasty. He's probably gonna crash a few times. I hope we catch you on the GoPro. Here you go, go.
Here we go. Thanks, Kyle. Oh, I'm out of the groove already. All right, so that was Kyle jumping in there to help us out. And yes, big thanks to the guys over at Manluck Racing. I'm on the Yamaha electric assist. Here it is, first turn. Bit of a sweeper. You'd make a turn in here, you kind of sweep over to here. There are a few people went down. I know that Avery Berry went down, and the women, she had to come back up from dead last up to second. I know in the 450s, I'm stopping here for a second. I know in the 450s, Tyler Gibbs and Daniel Elmore went down, had to come from dead last to 8th and 10th. But let's have a look at the track. We did it last week in cam loops. This week, I'm going to go with an electric assist. We had quite a bit of rain, so this track got ruddy. Now, if you take a look here, last week, of course, was super ruddy. We showed, everyone said this was ruddy as well, but I guess it wasn't quite as bad, they said. But boy, taking a look there, that's one rut from this boy. Well, we'll come around to that, but let's get around here. I got a timer going here, so we gotta make this official. Well, we're not making it official because I'm on electric assist. So this is gonna be very easy for me. Anyway, so check this out. So it's grooves, braking bumps, ruts, line choice everywhere again, just like last week, like we talked about. Coming in here, this is always a little sketchy. Maybe on the first lap, guys are bunched up. Coming up over here, this hill will not be an issue on the electric assist. Oh yes it is. Hey, get up there. This is also where, unfortunately, the lead up jump was greasy from the rain. Number 19 Wyatt Kerr got sideways, slid off the side, ended up hurting himself. He's in the hospital right now getting checked out. Hopefully everything's okay. We'll have an update on him as soon as we can. But check out these braking bumps, as you can see coming into here. Or else, holy smokes, look how deep this rut is here. Why would anyone pick this rut? Look at that. That is, if you can't see it, I cannot go through that. That is higher than, well, I guess obviously if you're leaning to the left, it's maybe not quite up to your foot pegs, but boy, that is really deep and rough. I'm gonna go around the outside here. But wow, some great racing here today. Like I say, it was, man, 10 degrees Celsius, cold. So yeah, that part was not good. We did get some rain for first motos, but I think second motos were actually, the track was amazing. I mean, you look at this, maybe if you're riding it, you wouldn't think it was quite that amazing, but this again, like last week, was definitely a true moto track. I mean, look at this, just flying up here. Just keep that front wheel in the air, power through here. All the way up. This, not a whole lot of people come over to this part of the track. You kind of disappear from most people's view as you come. There's a bit of a, some square edges around, but not too bad. Looks pretty good. Then we head up to the kind of the marquee jump up here. Drop in over here. I believe this is called the International. We're gonna let this thing roll up here. And this is where everybody likes to throw it sideways, because we all stand over there on the left and take photos with the skyline of Calgary. We're basically downtown. If you're unfamiliar with Wild Rose MX, we're literally downtown Calgary. You do not see that very often, so it's cool that we're back here. Great to be back in Calgary. Let me take a look at this and see where I want to go. Boy, where would you go here? I'm not even off the brakes here. I'm just kind of, I'm gonna try the inside here. This is gonna hit, whoa, hit my pedal. Up the inside here. As you can see, the track is beautifully tacky, not muddy, just nice and tacky. Tons of line choices. Oh, whoa, look at that inside rut. Holy smokes, look at those two ruts in there. Guys are obviously still taking that line. Must have been faster, of course, but you risk going down. And boy, some people did go down, then of course, you end up in the same rut. You bottleneck, you jam up, you lose a bunch of positions. Just spoke to Tristan Dares, who he had to kill Kuchnicki, number 55, fall in front of him, actually right down here in this corner. And Tristan had nowhere to go, landed right on him. We both took a little bit to get around. I mean, inside looks pretty quick there, but a little too deep for a bicycle. So I'm gonna wheel it around the outside. And I might be in some trouble. Oh, I can't not clean it on an electric. Come on. I'm still going, still rolling, folks. Yeah, that was close, I almost stopped, but, and then here, this jump is pretty cool. It's the tunnel jump. Gonna get some speed. You get up here, let's go. Let's get up there. Yeah, you come up here, basically you can't underjump. You can overjump, but it's rare. Most people kind of land right here on the top of this tunnel. But if you're able to pop up and make the distance, you downside this. And what was impressive was young Jaden Riley on his Super Mini was popping up and landing on the downside here. So man, good to see him out there doing that. He's got a bright future. Normally runs the 48 as kind of his number of choice. Of course, he's a champion, so he had the one on his bike sometimes this week. Pedal strike. Again, I'm going around the outside, but look at those ruts. Again, like last week, right? I'm not sure if TV does it justice, but take a look at that. Another cool feature here, we got an over-under. I mentioned the tunnel we just jumped. You circle around here, and this is where the guys went. I think, yeah, it was Mitchell Harrison went down, then Ryder McDabb went down right behind him. Mitchell got up quickly. Ryder dropped a little bit back to kind of towards where Kevin Benoit was in third place. But yeah, they both went down. This is kind of fun right here. A little bit of graffiti on the inside. Now I'll check if you come through here. Most guys are kind of railing around the outside here. I'm sure others were doing other things, but I saw a lot of guys out the outside. You can see that the berm gave way on the outside. It folded over on itself, so always a risk. Now then we head to the back section here that the amateurs did not ride yesterday. This is for only Sunday. Flying along here, oh boy, it's gonna start raining on me, of course. Come back here, you drop into what's called Shaw Valley, because there is a Shaw car dealership. Could be called Rick Rack Textiles, but I think Shaw Valley is probably gonna stick. There we go, I'm gonna let it roll down your way. Now, oh boy, look at this hill. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make this. I would not make this on my bike. I would not make this. So let's see. So here they're gonna convert me to an electric bike. Electric cassette. Oh, geez, front end just came up. Oh, I've stopped. Try to get her going again. Oh, I'm gonna loop out. Ah, I blew it. Didn't plan that out very well, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk this up. Anyway, it gives you an idea just how steep that is. I'll spin around. Let you have a look over Shaw Valley. There's Blackfoot Motorsports. Blackfoot Direct is over here. You hear that ticking? That means I'm pushing. I'm gonna go to the inside here. Now, okay. That was tiring, pushing uphill. Then you make this tight left here, drop into the valley again. Nice photo standing over there on the right. With Calgary in the background. Steep hill here, I'm on the inside. Maybe a mistake. We'll let it roll. Cut to the inside more. Oh. And the gears aren't adjusted right. It threw too far to the... Who's in charge of keeping this bike up to tech? I threw a chain to the inside, right? That is not supposed to happen. Bear with me as I see if I can pull this out without cutting myself. Oh, nice. Sorry, you're right. Real. I really I see. Come on. And it is a wrench to take off. So. Okay. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see. Is that working? All right, let's go up the hill. I think we're okay. We're not okay. Well, you know what? This is a good example. This actually is good to show you just how tough this track is and the elevation change. Because look at that. That's what we just tried to do and failed miserably. I'm gonna blame someone else on this one though. Anyway, coming back here. Now this is a fun section. I think when we get up here, I'll show you that around this corner, I think it may have been Josiah Natsky tried to jump from here, and it was wet. It was wet. He tried to jump from here and downside that over there. Came up horribly short. He was okay, but I didn't see anyone else try it. Whether it happened or not, I don't know, but I was over here for some shooting, and I didn't see anyone doing that, but they may have. So someone can tell me if they did. And then right up here, just there on the left is where, our buddy Brady Love cut himself yesterday. And glad to hear he's doing fine. Oh boy, I messed this up. Now you're probably thinking, why didn't you go to the inside? Well, the inside gets pretty tough when you get a little farther here. So, yeah, look at this. I don't know if TV was doing this justice, but this is the last corner before the finish line. It's pretty rough, folks. Pretty deep. Yeah, and I definitely wouldn't be able to pedal through this on my I guess we're calling them acoustics, on my non-electric assist bike, but with this I certainly can. Try to stay to the inside here. But check out these ruts and stuff on the jumps, and they're actually in corners, so it's really technical stuff. In a turn, over a jump, in a rut. And here's the finish line jump. Right through here, and there's the tower, pits, right? But we're not done, because the track still has 3 or 4 more corners. Now look at this. Look at the depth of these. Look at the depth of this. I hope this is doing it justice. I might even just stand my bike in here. I'm off the bike, and I'm going to show you this. Just to give you some perspective. Look at these ruts. Look at that rut. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not taking that line. I'm going outside. But again, because I'm not on my normal bicycle, this time, the way I'll be able to assess its difficulty is not quite going to be the way the rest of them go, unless people give me electric assist bikes each week to do it on, which would change things. But right now, I'm looking here because look at these ruts. Look at this. Like, where do I go? I mean, as I'm on a dirt bike, sure, I can figure it out, but I don't know where I want to go. I think I'm cutting across, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go across here. Inside, I'm in some fresh. Nobody goes here, apparently. Oh, good. Apparently it's Sean's bike. Sean Moffenbauer's yelling at me. Sean, okay, you know what? We can all lay into Sean and let him know it's called bicycle maintenance, and you might want to turn the screws a little bit on the rear derailleur because things are not smooth. And he's probably trying to leave, and he can't leave because some dummies out here. I'm going off the track here. Paul Kingsley would probably black flag me or dock me here for that, because that was not a line. But now here we go. We're on the coming up to where the mechanics are. Well, they're on another straightaway after this next 3 corners. But again, look at this here. We got some good ruts. Ooh, hit there. Now, okay. So let's all go make fun of Sean. Ask him if he's ever adjusted gears on a bike before. But okay, so I'm wide here. But look at this thing all hooked out. I'm able to change lanes here. I'll go over here. Sean's over there waiting for his bike, but he better get to the where the start line hits the track again, because that's where I'm going. Oh, now we're close to being done. Now check it. Okay, I'm going wide again because I see. Take a look on the inside if you're on there. You can see the ruts. Those look fairly normal. Again, we got some nice acceleration bumps into a jump, right? And the bump all worn down. And we come through here. I'll just stay over here. And we'll just do, we're waiting for the 2 card. Be right back. It's coming right now. Okay, Sean, I think he's actually a little mad. Okay, we're gonna go over here. And just to where I'm doing it this way, I cut the track, folks. And right here, there is an official lap of the track right there for you. That didn't go as planned, but hey man, like it or lump it, that's the reality of it. Tough track, Calgary. I would argue that was at least as tough as what Kamloops was, but riders didn't seem to think it was. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that one. We'll see you in a few weeks in Gopher Dunes. Thanks for watching.